Ladies and gentlemen, you absolutely know that I need to test out the new, well, it's new to us, the new Tarkov mod for Fallout 4 in Ground Zero. Welcome to, as far as I know, the only Fallout 4 zombie extraction shooter in existence. So, the way we've got this set up is, our base for now is the loot cellar. I'm just going to call it the loot cellar because I keep calling it the loot cellar by accident. We've got 1 hour to exit the loot cellar and to loot around the area. And then we have to return within the hour. We can check our time. In the bottom left down here, we have 59 minutes left. We're starting out at level 2. We've got a little bit of XP already. I'm going to change this character's name because, you know, we're still running with the Ground Zero pack that we had, the permadeath episode. Apparently, Dalton Sinclair, we're reliving a memory of his. This happened before he was caught up in the experiences of Ground Zero where he died very, very, very quickly. Apparently, Codsworth's done for. So, if we die, we lose all of our gear and we reawaken. Oh shit, Codsworth's dead. We reawaken back down in the loot cellar. All of the gear that we find in the raid is gone. All of the gear that we take into a raid will be gone. So, yeah, it's kind of like a mini permadeath, I suppose. And I thought about, well, why don't I just do it myself? Who needs the Tarkov mod? We could do it ourselves like we did. But the thing with that is, if we die and then reload the save, all the loot that we picked up is still going to be there. So we just go back and we get the same loot over and over again. But this way, doing this, all of this junk, items, the loot that we find, whether it's weapons or whatever, the zombies we kill, all of that will remain persistent in the world. So essentially, if we die, we are making it harder and harder for ourselves to survive in the immediate vicinity. Now, I just wanted to test this out. You know me, if you've been watching the channel for a little while now, you'll know that I like to test these things live because it's a first reaction. Obviously, with that, occasionally things go wrong, but for now, we're just gauging this experience here to see whether or not it's fun. And I've already been in here, haven't I? I literally started here. My brain is so amazing at times. So for now, for this episode, our objective is to loot and clear Sanctuary and then return with all of our stuff. And we might actually venture forth down to Red Rocket because there's got to be a little bit of risk, right? I'm not sure how many zombies there will be around Sanctuary. Now, we're not running with real AI this time because when we did that last time, I feel like well, we did it in the permadeath series. A lot of the zombies, I think, had wandered away, and we didn't really get the feel of a massive population of zombies. Dogmeat, what are you doing here? He might have already wandered here. Oh no, wait. It's Ground Zero, so his home is set to Sanctuary because... Oh, of course. Red Rocket is overwhelmed with zombies, isn't it? Aha. So all of the settlements have been infested. So yeah, full Ground Zero experience. However, I have set it up so that we have full access to the workshop. Probably should have chosen strength. Anyway, too late now. So we have a full access to the workshop. And we can establish settlements and things like that. So let's see how we go. It's going to be a very different kind of experience to what we've been doing so far in the Tarkov mod series. We haven't done too many episodes, but we've done a couple. Because it's going to be different because, well, you know, there's not as many people. It's not going to be as intense with regards to gunplay. But there are still survivors around. We know this, don't we, about Ground Zero? There are still small communities of survivors. One of them, I know, is in Concord. Actually, there might be a few more. No, there's definitely one in the little house. The one that has the baseball bat in it and the safe upstairs. Okay, we've got zombies here. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of an interesting setting for the Ground Zero, the Tarkov experience. We shouldn't die as much because, well, no, you know, not many enemies with guns. So, however, you know what it's like when you get surrounded by these walking, shambling zombies. I am probably going to do a little bit of a trial experience too with the other profile in Ground Zero, the operative profile, which I hope still has all of the horrifying, insane new ghouls, new zombie variants like the Spitter, the Pursuer, the Exploder, etc, etc. I think we still have Exploders in this survival profile. It's been a little while since I played this, so... No Conquest bag or nothing like that for this series. And we also have no markers on the compass whatsoever. Even our own map marker, if we put a marker down, wouldn't display any location. Because... well, I only want to use my direction, you know, my map knowledge to explore the world, but also we have a compass which lets us know whether we're facing north, south, east or west. Alright, so this is basically Sanctuary clear now. Now we haven't yet looked on top of the roof in the little bag. And we also haven't used the workshop or cleared that house, so we will do that before we move on. And yet we will go and have a look down at Concord. How is our capacity looking right now? 121 over 125, so we are getting up there. So I think the way that the stash works in this game, with this mod, is that all of the workshops are connected. So essentially, you can drop your gear in a workshop. Let's test it out now. We are on a raid. Let's just see how this works exactly. Oh wow, there's quite a bit of stuff in here already. Alright, I'm just going to drop off everything that we're not currently making use of. So as far as I understand now, if we do this, we get to keep this gear. So we'll see how we go with it. Obviously, it's a little bit different to the whole, you know, keeping all your gear on you. Where are we? At the end of the day, what I could do now is run back to base, save the, you know, get a save, deposit all our gear there, and then just do another raid. But, okay, at the end of the day, I'm just here dropping stuff off. So we can continue on with the same raid. Alright, so it's not exactly a massive difference. And while we're out in the world, I mean, I won't be using the map. I'll only be using the compass. So, and I have no idea where the workshops are. So at the end of the day, I think if... how many times did I say at the end of the day in the last 3 minutes? If we are, you know, if we stumble across a workshop or we manage to find one in the world, we can make use of that to lighten the intensity a little bit. Now then, let's head down to Concord, which is going to be extremely overrun with zombies. And we'll see if we can't kill. Or if we can kill the guy who lives in the building, or who's hanging out in the building. Now this is where things will start to get really dangerous. Remember, unsuppressed weapons do attract zombies. We've got a pipe revolver there. Let's take a second to get that established. Did we get a pipe revolver? Maybe we didn't. Oh, we got a pipe revolver rifle. Okay, well, sure. I'll take that. Now, we can't save while we're on a raid. 48 minutes left. Yep, that's fine. Let me just maybe address these mod startups, if some more come through right now. Interesting. So we've got another gun here. No laser sight. Now this place here should be very, very densely populated. So now the virus is active. I've just remembered. The virus, you know, the Commonwealth of Decay virus. So that's interesting how that's going to play out with the raid system. Now, honestly, I feel like I might want to clear this area. But is there one of those big giant exploders? Also, we don't have a lot of ammo. So it doesn't look like there's one of those big explodey ones. Oh, there is. He's there. Okay. Well, then I guess that means this is out of reach for now until we've got some maybe mines which we can lay down and run a mile. So yeah, it's an interesting feeling already, being kind of mini permadeath. One of the things I really love about it is the fact that it's persistent. So, you know, you go out into the world, you change the world in some way by killing enemies and looting certain areas. Well, when you die, because there's other respawn mods that do something similar, but, you know, you can gather your gear but there's no time limit on it. So it's just another interesting kind of twist on the death alternative. The death alternative approach. You know, the death alternative mods, which I'm more familiar with. Okay, let's see what we got going on here then. So we're going to get tons of loot from here, I hope. However, we do... Is it a little bit dark? We do have to be aware of contact. Contact with too many zombies. Now, I think there is a raid, some sort of enemy in here. At least there usually is. So let's see what this person is up to. Headshots will kill. And so they should. He's got a boxing glove, which is now ours. Okay, we have... Oh shit, we have incoming zombies. We have a few stim packs, I think. The game started us with 3. Damn it. Can't really be wasting. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. That's a mod. That's a mod. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'll leave it in for this series. It does get a little bit annoying, I feel, but it's one of those additional, I mean, that's a Tarkov thing, right? You know, if you panic and reload at the wrong time, or reload quickly, sorry, you drop all your ammo, so we will have to try and keep an eye on that. Unless, I suppose, it starts to really, really annoy me. What do we get here? This one. What does that give us? An extra 10 carry capacity. It's getting quite dark, isn't it? What time is it? Oh, it's 10 o'clock at night. Oh, we don't want to be out at night, do we? Is that this mod? Is that this mod list? Oh, I'm not sure. Is it Night of the Creeps or something? Doesn't that spawn only after your first night? We might get away with this. What on earth? Oh, he's here. Okay, well, like I said, we don't want to be wasting ammo here, so we are actually getting extremely low on ammo. So, you know, I might have to try to switch over to melee. Okay, MAME is now active. Oh shit, yeah, right, that's a thing too. I forgot about MAME. I totally forgot that MAME was a mod, so that's potentially massive danger. We don't have anything like bandages or nothing like that yet. Alright, capacity-wise, we're still good. We've got tons of room. Detective case file, eh? Now, there is going to be a lot of zombies here, guys, so we're going to have to go slow. I forget if any of these doors you can get inside. I don't think you can you? They're just aesthetic. Appearance only. What's that? Okay, we've got someone here. Hellraiser. Got a gas mask and some armor. I'll take as much as I can carry because at the end of the day we'll be breaking a lot of this stuff down. So if each raid lasts an hour, then we'll focus on calls patterns. What was that? I pressed it too quick to read it. Shit. Okay, I've got some Molotovs. I think I've picked up quite a few Molotovs. Not sure exactly what that's going to do for us, but might do something. Let's find out, I suppose. Oh no. Oh, that's not the... That's the reanimator one, isn't it? Because otherwise we would be infected right now. Oh wait, there is one there. Shit. I didn't realise there was one of those big boys. I'm getting way back from him, man. That'll be Commonwealth of Decay virus for sure, instantly. I mean, wow, he's actually quick, isn't he? Okay, he's stuck. I need to get these bound. Whoa, what was that? Oh my goodness me. Alright, we've made a fair bit of progress here. Now, I don't know if these things can follow us all the way back to Sanctuary, into the root cellar or anything like that. I wouldn't mind trying to take this guy out, you know, but from a distance. Where is he? Has he wandered off? Has he wandered off? Where did he wander off to? Interesting. There he is. We got him, but we avoided the virus. Fantastic. That's the first time I've managed to kill one of those things and avoid the virus. Shit! Wow. Terrible timing there. Now, with a heavy bleed... Oh, no. I can take a stim pack to counteract the bleed damage. If we get back home now to our base... we will save and we will heal. Oh no, we don't heal actually. No, when we complete a raid we don't heal. But we will save all the gear that we've got. So, wow, that's mental. Okay. In all honesty, I feel like I should probably implement MAME into the other Tarkov series, the other Tarkov gameplay, because that is a feature in Tarkov, isn't it? I'll do that. It's hard enough, it's already hard enough as it is, but we'll do that. So this, I don't think this bleed will heal itself. Hello, boy. Yeah, okay, we're losing health again. Are we? Slowly, very slowly. It's good to know that the stim pack does counter... Have we stopped bleeding now? Oh, the heavy bleeds wear off by themselves. Interesting. Well, we're here now, so... That's good to know. So you can use a stim pack to counter. Okay, safely extracted. Inventory value increased by minus 160. Oh, because we dropped... Where's all my stuff? Oh, did I take all my stuff with me? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. And I dropped a lot of it in... Let's go have a look in Sanctuary. We dropped a lot of it inside the... Okay, we've started a new raid. Just going outside the door starts a raid. We can turn that setting off. We can also choose the random spawn option. But I just think it's kind of also an interesting element in terms of roleplay of, you know, of thinking, yeah, so we've got loads of gear in here that we've dropped off. So what I want to test is, I think these workshops are connected, but we won't know that until we get another workshop to see whether or not it is connected. Now let's drop off all this stuff and just see if we've got anything except for that. I guess this could be helpful to us. And this. So let's put that armor on. And that, I suppose. Good. So now we've got a few levels too. So let's level up in a minute. But for now we'll just keep dropping off anything we don't need. Really good to know that those stim packs help. Some purified water and cram. It is survival. Obviously, we are on survival too, so we need to be eating and drinking. Carry weight's pretty good. Alright, let's head back to home. And I think we're going to sleep through the day. That will initiate the feral night system, which means, well, the nights turn insane, so we really don't want to be out at night. But yeah, I like this. You know, I've often played with this psychological kind of role play of when you go out in a, you know, you got your home base obviously in the zombie apocalypse, and you're not going out for long. You know, you're going out on a raid, aren't you? You're going out on a looting run, a supply run. So going out for an hour to then come home and bring all of that gear back, I think it kind of adds to the immersion. We can change the time too. We can make it longer or slower, longer or less. You know what I mean? Longer or shorter. Let's just see if this activates. Can't sleep for more than 5 hours. Night of the Creeps is active. We feel rested. We are fully recovered, mostly recovered. We've got a slight injury here. We're just a bit hungry and thirsty. So let's have some food. I've got some rad flakes. Do they function? Properly fed. And drinks. We're a little bit parched. Okay. Alright, we're all set. How are we looking down here for time? So we're about halfway through the episode. Let me have a look at some perks here. Now we did start with one extra perk. Okay, so this is different. Why are we so high in intelligence? Is that how I've set us up? Okay, I don't remember doing that. I've used another save. The one that we ran for the Ground Zero survival, the Ground Zero permadeath series we just did. I didn't actually check this. I would have reset this if I'd known, but whatever, we'll run with this for now. Alright, I want carry capacity. +5 carry capacity per endurance. I'll take that. Also, what does this one do? Establish supply lines, +50% XP. Craft blood packs. I feel like medic is going to be very essential to get to keep us in the loop, you know, with healing. We can craft blood packs at a chem station. Gain armor equal to 2 times your base strength. Okay, so that gives us 10 armor. I mean, that's good. I think this one is pretty decent too. 7% chance to receive 3 times experience from any action. And even this one, gain double XP from discovering locations and walk 7% faster with your weapon holstered. Just for that little bit of experience bonus. Oh, we can't. Did we only have 2? Or did we have 3? I forget. Anyway. Alright, so there's no raid active right now. Now we can, at some point, switch our location over. Our safe zone location over to Sanctuary itself. Which we will do. But for now, we are just going to stick with this little area down here. Now for the next raid, we're going to be doing a random scav raid out in the world. Okay, so let's see where this places us. So we can mix this up. We can change up the settings. Now, Diamond City and Good Neighbor are considered safe zones. So if we spawn... Okay, we're risking 470 caps of loadout, 61 minutes to reach a safe area. So we are in the city here. Let's take a look at our loadout. Okay, let me do this way. So what have we got here? Scav knife, rifles, combat sniper rifle, that's not bad. Some biker leathers. What the hell was that? So I'm not sure how many enemies there are in the city. In terms of like raider type enemies. Obviously there's a lot of zombies. So that's potentially a problem. Now we do want to be heading north, obviously, back towards our base. Okay, so we're actually... Oh, I see, yeah. Bunker Hill. Alright. So we'll do some looting along the way. And see how we go here. It's definitely got a much slower vibe, obviously. I am just going to do one episode of this. I feel like I could get back to this at some point in the future. But I wanted to do a one-off little test just to see how it feels. And to see how it plays out. And so I'm only going to do one episode of this. This is not really where I want to be right now in terms of what I feel like playing and what I'm focusing on the channel just for a bit. More of the other sort of Tarkov stuff that we've been doing, along with a couple other games. However, I wanted to, like I say, I wanted to test it out and just see how it feels. And it feels good, but I think it's a much slower vibe and would be suited to a much longer series. I'm just doing kind of mini-series at the moment. Testing out a few different mod lists and things like that. But I could see myself getting into this and really having sort of quiet, focused gameplay, you know? There's no radiation, is there, that's chained? So obviously we've got to be very conscious of that Commonwealth of Decay. So the workbenches don't have any items in them, or at least that one didn't. We will check a few more as we go. Alright, we've got gunshots here. Now, yep, so we can pause the game so that I can switch to mouse and keyboard if I want to. Not sure what that noise was. Let's have a look over here. Obviously, this is normally a super mutant base. The place is pretty dead, isn't it? So we are still low level. So I guess the game is kind of warming us up. Okay, let's just check. Yeah, we're still heading in the general direction we need to be heading. Okay, a machete. That's good. Some apples. So food, weapons. It's all good stuff. Construction site warehouse. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, even though I've said I'm only going to do one episode, if you guys really want to see more of this, then yeah, let me know. I'm happy to listen to what you guys want as well. And one of the great things about what we're doing on the channel at the moment is trying out so many different things. Gives us a lot of space to implement different games, small series, different mod lists. So absolutely, if you guys want to see more of this as opposed to the other Tarkov stuff, I imagine a lot of you possibly would. You know, I don't know how many people came to my channel through Ground Zero, but a hell of a lot. If probably somewhere in the region of more than 50%. Is this all there is here then? Just this small building? Alright, good enough. So yeah, obviously if you want to see more of this, please do let me know. Also consider, and I am considering, so now that we have channel memberships and stuff like that, I'm in the process of organising my first members only series, and I think this is just a thought. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. That's why I haven't really talked about it much. But I think I'm going to do a Project Zomboid series, mini-series, So 1 episode a day for 5 days. So each week. It may not be Project Zomboid, so don't take this as gospel. But each week there will be 1 episode a day for members only of a series. Potentially a different series each week. But possibly the same series. I guess it depends how long we last in some of these games that we play. So if you if you consider becoming a member, you'll get access to a private video each day that only members get access to. And as I say that, I think what I'll do is I'll guarantee 3 episodes a week. And I will aim for 1 episode Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. So 5 episodes, alright. So, yeah, just consider that. You can always opt in and out anyway, can't you, with memberships if you don't like it. But I am going to make a video soon introducing the membership tiers and perks and things like that. Anyway, it's one of those very strange things I find, and I've talked a little bit about this before on the channel. It always feels very weird, like putting money on stuff like this, you know? Obviously, if people are going to become a member of the channel, then I give them... I have to go a little bit out of my... or not go out of my way, but put a bit of extra effort in for those people because, you know, they're supporting me financially. But at the same time, it feels strange to think, well, I'm creating something and not everyone can watch it. Anyway, it's an unusual kind of feeling and thought. I don't usually have that. But it has to happen at the end of the day for memberships to grow and to give people incentive. So, alright, that's enough about memberships for now. Oh, no. Oh, we've been infected. Shit. We've got the Commonwealth of Decay virus. And my arm's damaged. Oh, shit. Do we have a stim pack? We're in trouble here, guys. We're in serious trouble. So this, I guess, is one of the really, really fun things about playing with Tarkov mod installed. You know, we can die from the Commonwealth of Decay virus, but it's just a loss of a raid. You know, it's not a permadeath loss. Right, I need to take a second here to have a look at exactly what's going on. Now, I've got a blood pack. While weapon is holstered, restores 3% HP and heals non-crippled limbs. Take it. So again, this gear that we have now is temporary. If we die, we lose all this stuff. However, if we get back to base, we save it, even if we still have the Commonwealth of Decay virus. 12 hours in-game is a lot. However... I can't equip my weapon because my right arm is bleeding. However, if we get attacked more, you can still contract the virus again, and if you do, you lose an hour. You lose an extra hour off that time. Now, we really need to be, well... Are we still bleeding? My arm is damaged, is it? Yeah, so we've got a total... fracture here. We don't have anything that heals We've got no healing items. So at this point, we've really just got to run and try and make it back to base. We can't do anything out here in the world without a weapon. I guess we could loot a little bit as we go. So again, there's no radiation in this ground zero, so not fussed about that. There is like a radiation damage from some zombies though. I think. It's more like an acid attack. I forget. Wow. At least it's not our legs. That's some 12 hours to find the Commonwealth of Decay cure, yeah. Now, I guess one thing I am curious about actually is, does that carry over when we get back to the raid? Oh yeah, I think it will carry over when we get back from the raid. I mean, you can block like that, can't you? Nice. Where's my corpse? Okay, whatever. Tell you what, that's pretty bloody effective, that, isn't it? Very effective, actually. Right, we are out of here. Oh, we had a settlement, are we? Some sort? Oh, okay. West Everett Estates. We came here recently in another series. Alright. Okay, so we're just heading north. Trying to get home at this point. Let's get a move on. So, it's definitely an interesting feel. It's, you know, it's got the whole kind of threat of loss of gear, permadeath type feel, but twisted with the virus effect, and the zombies have a different... The zombies have a very different vibe to them. We must have leveled up quite a bit here. It's a lot slower in terms of the danger, but it's almost like a deeper threat. You know, it's deeper than just getting shot and killed and respawning. The chances of us actually dying from these zombies attacks is quite slim, actually. Now they can, I think, cut through your... Yeah, see, we picked up a bleed effect off that. But not like a bandageable bleed effect, I don't think. As it would have told us. Yeah, it's an interesting feel. It's different to how I kind of thought it would be. Oh. 12 hours in game is 60 minutes in real time. So yeah, that's a real threat to the raid then. Interesting. I hadn't twigged that it was 12 hours in game. Alright. Yeah, so now this is a real danger. Is that a bleed? No. Now, we have a hunter. Is a hunter mod installed? Yes. Oh, wow. That passes time, though. So... Oh, that's a That's a death claw. Yeah, I'm down for this. I like it. It's definitely got a feel that I could play. Again, let me know what you think. Would you rather see this, or are you more interested in the tactical gunplay Tarkov style experience? And again, I just want to reiterate something I reiterated or mentioned in one of the last episodes I recorded. This isn't taking over the channel completely, this whole new Tarkov thing. This is just what happens to me when I discover something that I love. And I realize its potential for so much... what's the word I'm looking for? Adaptation. For so much adaptation throughout different series and different formats. So here I am just experimenting with what this mod is capable of doing for our content, alright? Fuck you, man. So yeah, don't worry. The channel isn't being taken over by Tarkov. It kind of just is a little bit temporarily. But in amongst these videos, there will be lots of other games still being played. And we're carrying on with the Hardcore Exploration series as normal. So, yeah, don't worry. If you're not a huge fan of Tarkov and this type of thing, it's popping up a lot because it's brand new to me, and I've only just discovered it, and I'm excited about it and curious about how I can use it to adapt and create new things, right? So yeah, basically I'm just saying don't worry. Alright, we've only got a light bleed. This should wear off pretty soon. I was not aware that heavy bleeds also wear off, but I know that light bleeds wear off after time. So where exactly are we now? We're never going to be using the map in this these Tarkov type experiences, okay? Because whenever I play Tarkov, I never have a map. So we've got to find our own way. Which is potentially problematic because with this forest mod installed... Wow, we are really blurry, aren't we? Are we just blurry all the time? With the forest mod installed, it can be extremely difficult to navigate. Wow, that's making me bloody... It's making me feel dizzy. The blur effect. I wouldn't mind it so much if it was just a second or two. But I feel like I need to wear glasses. Oh no. South, west, east. I mean, I think I'm going to head west. Pretty sure we're going the right way here. One of the bonuses, though, I think from... That was a death claw. From death in this situation is... When we die, which we will. Possibly right now. When we die, we will heal. Oh, look at this. Death claws versus decay bombs. All right, let's get away from here then while they duke it out. I'm still not completely sure where we are, but I feel like we're heading the right way. Yeah, what I was saying is, with this blurry effect... Let me know how you feel, guys, okay? Because I'm conscious that it's difficult to watch. And I obviously don't want to make something that's got this much blur in it if it's not suitable for your viewing, alright? So I did turn that off in the Ground Zero permadeath series. But it adds to the immersion, doesn't it? And the overall effect of the experience. So it looks like our ability to complete a raid isn't going to be too limited. We should be able to deal with most of these raids quite successfully. However, we are always under threat. And we have another bleed. I do have another stim pack though. Tell you what, oh, I don't have another stim pack. Shit. Okay, so we don't really want to be fighting anything right now. It's almost like raiding isn't too hard, but what's going to determine how long you can be out is whether or not you start taking damage. Because, you know, start taking damage, you get bleeds. And we're actually almost dead right now. Do we have anything that can heal us? Now, one great thing about this setup is glowing blood. I don't know if that does anything. It doesn't, does it? We're going to die, aren't we? One great thing about this raid system is you get to keep all your experience, so you're always making progress, just like you are in Tarkov. We are about to die. We're dead. Wow, okay, so we lose all that gear. Now we respawn back at our home base, our safe space. We'll keep all our experience, so we will level up. But yeah, you'll see now we respawn with absolutely nothing. Oh, it's actually respawned us at Diamond City, so I didn't realise it would do that. And we're not healed. We are healed? We are healed. We've just got a little bit of a blur effect from waking up. So this is a bug for our series. I don't want it to do this. I just set the safe space for Diamond City and Good Neighbor so that if we got there, it would be safe. And we still have the... Oh, that's interesting. So we still need to buy the cure.
I can patch you up if you need it. For a small fee, of course.
I need some supplies.
All right.
So yeah, we lose everything we were wearing, everything we took into the raid, everything we find. We were just a scav though, so that's 320 caps. Well, I guess in terms of the spin that this puts on the gameplay is we still have the Commonwealth of Decay virus. So we quite urgently now need to get back out. However, I don't want to be spawning in Diamond City and Good Neighbor. I want to be respawning back at our base, so I will set that up for the next episode. However, I am just going to do one episode of this for today. I'm going to put it out over the weekend. If you guys really want to see more of this, then do let me know. Bear in mind, I'm also playing a little bit of the Tarkov, the other Tarkov series. We've got raids, Tarkov raids in Fallout 4. So, you know, I've got both of them going on at the same time. But yeah, let me know if you would really much rather see this sort of thing. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I do appreciate your time hanging out with me here in the Commonwealth of Decay. And I do hope you'll join me for another episode of something rather fun very soon. Goodbye for now.